Is this true about Jey Uso? A question in which we are going to answer in today's video, because Jey Uso is fresh off the men's Royal Rumble win, last eliminating John Cena to earn the right to challenge for a WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41. This comes after he outlasted the likes of Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and John Cena, obviously. Now, Jey, he has become one of the most popular WWE superstars over the last year, reaching new heights with his Yeet catchphrase. Now, we already know that Jey is going to be challenging World Heavyweight Champion Gunther for said championship at WrestleMania 41 this April in Las Vegas. We also know that this is a rematch. It is a rematch from the January Saturday Night's Main Event special. Now, of course, these two have a ton of history. 2024 showed that to be evident. They had worked previously a few different times, but noticeably on the Monday Night Raw episode in early January as we were on the road to WrestleMania, where Jey fell short in challenging and dethroning Gunther as the Intercontinental Champion. And we know that Jey Uso has been one of the most over guys on the WWE roster over the last year and a half. Everyone wondered whether or not Jey could be the guy to make it to the main event scene. I mean, heck, that is his nickname after all. But for years and years and years, we had literally seen Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso grow up in front of our eyes. An over tag team, a very decorated and successful tag team at that. Jey and Jimmy Uso proved the doubters wrong earlier in their careers, and just like they did younger, well, Jey did so older and wiser as a main event type guy. The only problem with Jey Uso, just like LA Knight and Sami Zayn, he could never break through. And now, in my opinion, we are about to see Jey Uso break through. We're about to see Jey Uso, just like he had won the Intercontinental title. Finally, he had gotten a singles title under his belt. And now, finally, we're going to be able to get to see Jey Uso go to WrestleMania and challenge for a major world title. In my opinion, and odds makers agree, it's going to be Jey Uso's night come WrestleMania. Now, that leads us to today's video, because Gunther, of all people, made some very interesting comments. While Gunther is happy for Jey Uso, he still doesn't want to face him at WrestleMania 41. He did a recent interview with Louis Browning of the Daily Mail. And he said, "I'm not interested in wrestling Jey at WrestleMania. I was looking for someone who is one of the last remaining guys on the roster that I would say are maybe one step ahead of me. And it would be nice to be in there with one of them, to bring them down 1 inch and make a step up." He continued, "I think the Royal Rumble was packed like never before. With Jey, there was basically an underdog winning all of this. But also, on the other hand, he's maybe the most popular guy we have right now. And people would really want to see him succeed. They're strapped in to follow him along this whole ride to WrestleMania now. There's all those dream matches out there. But on the other hand, I think you have someone like Jey that has such a movement behind him and such support behind him from the audience. You have to do something with that. And it creates a special situation that you cannot make up. This either happens or it doesn't happen. And when it's there, you have to do something with it. I think it's good that it happened. But on the other side, I say stay away from me. I must have to wrestle him. I don't know, 30, 40 times, including live events, and I've got to give it to him. And in general, he's a very likable guy. Easy to talk to, and very warm to other people. Always friendly, and very nice. It almost reminds me a little bit when Daniel Bryan had his yes movement going. It was a special situation right there. And good for him to be in that position right now. I think he deserves that, but like I said, leave me out. Now keep in mind the yes movement helped Daniel Bryan, a.k.a. Bryan Danielson, win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 30 in 2014. He had to overcome Triple H, and he had to beat Randy Orton and Batista in a triple threat. Oh, by the way, just a few years later in 2019, it was Kofi Kingston who got the movement behind him, and we had Kofi Mania when Kofi Kingston beat Bryan Danielson at WrestleMania 35 to win the WWE Championship. And I think in 2025, we're going to see Jey Uso have his movement. He's going to have his Yeet movement. And he's going to finally break through and beat Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. I think that's what we're going to get, folks. It's something in which I look forward to. And I think it's something that everyone is also very, very interested in seeing. Like I said earlier, we have followed the journey. We have seen the pattern of what Jey Uso has had to go through. Seeing his ups and his downs. I have gone on many of rants about Jey Uso. I have been the one to say that it is his time. I have been the one that has advocated for his defense. I have been the one calling out Triple H and WWE over the booking of Jey Uso, wondering, pondering, questioning, what does he have to do to get over in the eyes of Triple H, in the eyes of WWE, as a main event guy? Because he's clearly over with the fan base. And yes, does he have flaws just like everyone else? Yes, he does. Is he the best talker in the business? No. Is he the best wrestler in the business? No. But is he one of the most over guys in the business? I would argue on any given night, Jey Uso can be as over as anyone in the current modern day era of WWE. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, John Cena. I would say he's that over. He's that over in the eyes of the fan base because they believe in him. They have followed him. They have seen this man rise to the occasion time and time again. But they've also seen him fall and fall when the occasion arises. That's what Jey Uso has. He has a connection with the fan base that not a lot of people do. He has a connection with the fan base in which they want to see him succeed. They have a connection with him because they want to see someone that they believe in, that they have supported year after year, loss after loss, come along, be someone new, be someone different, be someone fresh, and break through to the main event scene. That's why Jey Uso is so over. You connect the dots, you see where he has come, you have seen where he is going, and you want to be a part of it. When he makes those big grand entrances, he walks through the crowd, Shield-esque like. It looks like fun. You want to be a part of it. So you buy a ticket to go see Jey Uso. You purchase his merchandise so you can be part of a movement. People want to be a part of something. And Jey Uso is giving you the opportunity to be part of the Yeet movement. And it's a pretty beautiful thing, if you ask me.